Okay.
So, yeah, Jason Arnott, Rick Briggs, William okay, okay. Rick Briggs won a competition.
Oh,
And that's how they made the story.
Oh, so they're just a fan. He's a fan who won a competition and... Oh.
Opportunity for new writers competition.
Oh. Look into them. Maybe we'll get one day.
Like that's the gateway in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Write for Big Finish, get invited to the main one, do good episodes. It's a Gen 5 Pokemon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cappuccino, that is.
They both are.
Yeah, I knew Woobat. Because that was the Zubat of the days.
Yeah. I think I prefer Woobat. It's got... Well... Its evolution's worse, but...
Yeah.
I prefer Crobat to whatever Woobat becomes.
Swoobat.
Swoobat.
And Golbat is better, I think.
Golbat is pretty cool. Crobat, all the way. I like Crobat, definitely.
Golbat's a cool guy. Although I did see someone saying it's a shame they didn't run with the... Because with Zubats, it spends all its time flying, so it's actually got no legs at all. It uses echolocation, so it doesn't even have eyes, it's just got a mouth. They said it's a shame they didn't...
I think it does have legs, doesn't it? It has those like, little pointy down bits.
Yeah, but they're just like... Because it flies all the time.
Oh, they're just
like
they're not legs. They can't support.
Yeah. So it was a shame they didn't carry on with that theme and have Golbat with no eyes either, just a huge mouth. Yeah, would have been cool.
Anyway, that's Pokemon talk. Why are we talking about Pokemon when we're...
It's so fucking cool, Ozzy.
Yeah, well, it was once upon a time. Today, however, we're talking about something that is cool. Big Finish, Doctor Who. I would make the normal gag of we have to listen to Big Finish nowadays because the actual series is crap, but the actual series is doing alright.
Alright.
So...
Still not, like, amazing.
No, it's not like Amazeballs or anything.
No, totally not.
But...
It's like...
What one... We're trying a 5th Doctor one today. Which one is it? The Demons of Red Lodge. So, from the description, this seemed like a spooky murder mystery.
Yes.
And it's a short one, which is the reason we're doing it, because we want this something quick and easy that we could just quickly...
Quick and easy, just like your mum.
Oh! So let's...
That's my favourite joke.
Let's just go with Demons of Red Lodge. Lead Lodge. The Demons of Lead Lodge.
Poor old Rodge.
Okay, there we go.
Do we just sing along to the theme tune to sync it up?
Well, no, we don't need to sync it up because it can be heard anyway. But this is, if anyone doesn't know, this is the only theme tune with vocals, though.
There they are.
Wow, wow, wow.
That's Peter Howell on the vocoder.
Wow.
Or vocoder, as we called it earlier.
You could can you imagine him actually being there, going like, Red Lodge.
How did we get here? I can't remember. Doctor, I can't remember.
Try not to worry.
It's so dark, I can't
I would, but I can't remember how to.
Well, she can remember the Doctor at least.
How do you feel?
Scared. Like I can't breathe properly. You?
Let's just stay calm and take this one step at a time, shall we? Take my hand and see if we can't get up.
My arms and legs ache.
Mine too.
Oh, what have you been doing in the dark?
Press ups.
What is that? Doctor?
Logs. I think we're not.
Pronounced Lodge.
Red Logs. The Demons of Red Logs.
What's wrong with me?
As I said, this is slow down. Stay calm. Something is
My mum started vacuuming in the background.
Yeah, here we are. A wall. Yeah, you go in that direction, we'll soon locate the door. Either that or we'll bash our heads together.
Doctor, don't you feel it? This terrible sense of
Nissa,
panic.
please! Focus. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice. Just deeply into the mouth.
You raised your voice? Everything's meant to be black, isn't it? They can't see.
I wish I knew how we got here. I can't even
Into
remember
smell.
where we are in time and space, I mean.
No,
The dimensions have just gone dodgy in the TARDIS, and they're just back in the box. Just like the outside and the inside have split for whatever reason, and they're just in the TARDIS.
Got it. Oh, locked.
Oh.
Ah, there's a surprise. It's a wooden door, so stand back, Nissa.
Okay. It's a wooden door, so sonic screwdriver's fucked. It's with Nissa. So, would he have the sonic by this point? I think he was still with. Was he still with Adric
know.
when? It was Terraliptal days. Hang on.
Pterodactyl days. We'll be with you in just a moment.
Is Adric in the Visitation? That's what I'm trying to remember.
Okay. It's just the Christianity stuff.
Doctor Who.
There he is.
Okay. So if this is just the Doctor and Nissa, it must be after Adric's death and after the
Spoilers.
Spoilers for this 40-year-old twist at the end.
Yeah.
And I think Tegan goes off for a couple of episodes because
Oh, left her out the fridge for too long.
I think they get her own briefly,
Okay.
but then they re-meet back up with her and she joins them again. So this must be at that point. So if he lost the Sonic with Adric, he won't have it at this point.
Right.
So I put that in the background for no reason.
It's like lowering the flag.
Barely any brighter out here, I'm afraid. Tall trees, precious little moon, and this mist really isn't helping.
Okay, maybe they're in a shed
My
or
eyes are
something.
Still adjusting. Where are you?
Right here.
Doctor, can I keep hold of your hand? I don't know why, but...
Here.
So you're not holding my hand.
It helps anyway.
I'm starting to make out trees. And stars.
You don't want to make out with trees.
I was just thinking
They're
of
made
Evil
wood.
Dead.
Oh. I'd put a clip, but that would probably get me banned off YouTube.
Anything we can navigate by?
Hard to navigate when you don't know your destination. But TARDIS could be anywhere.
What was that? Doctor, what was that?
There's a twig.
You stood on something.
So hard to see through the mist. The sound came from over there.
Let's listen for a moment.
Doctor, there's something in the mist.
Yes, I see it too. A shadow. No. Two shadows.
They're
Werewolves.
not moving. But they're looking straight at us. I can feel it.
Nissa, you're hurting my hand.
You're hurting mine. Did you hear that?
I only tend to say run when there's a clear and present danger, but
They're getting closer.
Now that's a lie. I only tend to say run when there's a clear and present danger.
Yes.
Would that be a lie?
Um,
He says run a lot.
I'm
like-
sorry.
like every
I'm trying
Doctor.
to think. Yeah. But there's always when there's a reason, isn't there?
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
I don't know. Without going through every example.
In the 50+ years.
Yeah.
If I can that down a bit, and then...
Almost 60 years.
I really should play more cricket, Miss. Stop!
Can we afford to stop? Whatever it is still behind us, I'm sure.
Whatever it is, I can't believe we're running from it without good reason.
Doctor,
What is it?
up there.
They're still following
hanging
us.
from the tree.
It's nothing, Nissa, just a length of rope.
It's more than that,
Oh.
Doctor.
With a person on the
It's
end.
a
The
noose.
best
Ah.
we don't, well, look, over there.
What is it?
No person yet.
It's not a noose, it's just a child's swing.
Yeah, it's hung really high up where a child can't reach it.
Yeah. How else are you gonna kill him?
You got to teach him how to climb the tree to get up to the swing.
yeah.
Cottage. On what appears to be the edge of a village. Looks rather smart.
What, with just one floor?
Size isn't everything, Nissa. Besides the TARDIS when we relocated. But perhaps we could shelter there till daylight, when we might be more composed.
We don't know who lives inside.
Nissa, we have to fight this sense of fear. We seem to be experiencing the same sense of, well, panic.
So you do feel it?
It must be artificially induced. It must. We have to bear that in mind and get to that cottage as quickly as possible. Come on.
Wait,
Okay, so whatever it is causing more of a...
wait for me.
It's like a cabin in the woods type thing. I want to watch that again. It's been ages.
How they run.
There is no need to pursue them further.
Oh.
They must recharge.
That was the Doctor in Nissa's voice. Just with... just over the top.
Bit of flange.
Bit of flange. Ooh, twiggled that flange a bit.
Hello? Anyone home?
Doctor, I can see those shadows again at the edge of the clearing. They're watching us.
Hello?
Open your heart, sir.
Of course.
This is like echoes of like them or something, or
Or it's like it's not really them.
no. It's like takes
They're playing Tales of Terror.
they can only take the form of what they're. This is like their deepest, darkest forms or something.
Sorry if we've woken you.
Fuck off! It's 2 o'clock.
Heavens! What faces? Have you the devil on your tails?
Sincerely hope not. I'm the Doctor. This is Nissa. We appear to have lost our way in the dark, and we will...
Please, will you let us in?
Don't want no trouble here. Will I be neat and neat?
I can assure you there's no call for a flintlock or any other weapon.
In you come then.
I surprised you.
Very grateful to you, Mrs.
Miss Emily Carbon, sir.
Please, would you mind securing the door?
Very well.
Very well. Just sits down in front of it. Door secured.
But your clothes are queer.
I thought maybe securing the door would just... She walks over and there's just a tiny little bit of string. It's just ties. There we go.
It's just one of those latches.
Yeah. Anyway, you made a face at the queer clothes.
The queer clothes.
Very... Oh.
Oh. They're obviously not in modern times. Actually, when was this released? This was like 2010s. Were we in by this point? It doesn't say on there.
I can't remember.
You live alone, Miss Cobble.
I soon will, sir. Aye. That I will. Can I have these?
It's not ominous at all.
Let's go ahead.
Thank you, but I'm afraid I'm not hungry. What did you mean, Emily, when you said...
I'll eat it.
No question.
Go with it. Ivy and I have lived a life since our mistress passed away. God rest her soul.
Oh, you were servants and
Left her and the master's cottage to us old maids. Amen.
The master. Which one?
Yep, that one.
That one.
Which one?
The locals didn't like it.
Missy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the rope outside?
The news? Aye.
That's how we killed the master or the mistress.
The news, yeah. That's just our killing station.
Yeah. That's how we all go in the end.
Say it no mind. Been there since Hopkins were around 20 years back.
Hopkins.
We keep it in
Which
his
one?
memory.
The general, wasn't he? I think. Hopkins? I think that was the Witchfinder General's name.
I'll take your word for it.
I think Miss Cobble is referring to Matthew Hopkins, am I right?
Aye. The Witchfinder General himself.
1665.
You were very trusting to let us in.
Could hardly say no. I saw the fear on your faces.
Yes, thank you. We're stabilising now.
Then why look out the window? Eyes so wide.
Curiosity.
We thought we saw
Killed the cat.
Yep.
out there in the mist.
Some say Hopkins and his man John Stern are still at large in the countryside. Eyes full of God's fury. Gliding through the mist in the dead of the night. Still hunting those with the devil in their hearts.
Anyway, tea. Don't worry about that. Maybe it's gonna be like a witch type
Yeah.
story then. If they're hinting at witches and finding
Witchelney.
witchery and
Yeah.
witcherny,
Yeah. Witchernicus.
totalis.
Yeah.
Just a little cold, that's all.
It's an improbable tale at best. Here, have a blanket round your shoulders. Seems almost done.
Where's your friend Ivy tonight?
Ivy is my sister, sir, my twin. Why God chooses to make me live.
He's a Siamese twin, just stuck to her. Like a tiny little, just a
there.
face on her hip.
It's like it's the Boyle from Simpsons. No, twins. That's a way of only hiring one actress for 2 roles.
Ah, yes.
Can't say I know.
Which one would finish the bloody vacuum?
Very, very young. Too weak to leave the bedroom. May not last the night.
I'm sorry.
No need. We've lived long in Red Lodge. 50 years. A miracle for maids like us.
Red Lodge. So that's why
Is that the name of the cottage?
that's very cool.
It's the name of the book.
Emily, might I see your sister? There may be something I can do.
Won't hear of it. Sit yourselves down.
Please.
Eat.
I want her to die.
Eat.
I'm in the will.
Yeah.
Very well, Emily, but I won't give up.
It's the only way this house becomes mine.
Best fetch some wood.
Please, be careful.
The doctor walked into some earlier.
Doctor, do you think she's safe out there? What?
Fire. The fire, wheels turning, bells ringing. Nissa, do you remember?
We were talking about fire. We just stepped out of the TARDIS and we were talking about fire.
The Great Fire of London, to be precise.
Oh, speaking of, it's where he lost the Sonic
Ah.
in the Visitation, and he partially caused the fire.
It's 1665, Nissa. A whole year yet before Pudding Lane. Do keep up.
Do we really have to explore every time we land somewhere unintended?
He who never explores Nissa will never truly find himself.
Who said that?
Me. Them. I think that's rather good, actually. Look, sunset. Isn't that worth leaving the old box for?
If you say so, Doctor. Doctor, it's all coming back. As we looked at that sunset,
Yes. We were ambushed.
Vikings.
What was that?
it was all a blur. But something struck the back of my neck.
They were ambushed by blurs. That's
Dark
what,
life.
that's what was chasing them.
Blur, abandon it.
Okay. I'm not good with connecting bands to song names.
Ah.
Something with a texture of warm clay.
And then that terrible hum. Doctor!
That's just a TARDIS. Don't be mean to her. She always makes that noise, alright? She's old.
There's something on me. I can't move.
Me too. Stay calm, Nissa. Just stay calm.
What are they doing, Doctor? Make them stop. Please make them stop.
They love you.
They're trying to say hi. They're ripping my throat out. That's just how they say it.
Like in Scherzo.
I don't think I want to. But I'm feeling a little stronger.
Whatever happened to us must have reduced both the fear and the memory loss, but both are fading. Nissa, take a look at Ivy, would you? Let me know if anything can be done for her.
Of course.
The woman said, I'm not allowed to go and have a look at
Yeah.
her sister. She didn't say anything about you going and taking a look at her.
Where are you going?
To make sure Emily's all right with that wood.
Ooh. Emily likes a bit of wood. Yes, she does.
Gets lonely in the cottage.
Yeah.
50% is frustrating.
I feel it too. The pain of the incomplete.
When can we fulfill the great becoming?
Now. Now.
That is Peter Davison. and
Yeah,
Sarah
yeah,
Silverman.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like they're trying to become them and maybe like replace them or something.
Okay. The ghost just got a message on Facebook.
It's a complete stranger. Don't worry.
Stay away.
My name is Nissa. I've come to see if I can help.
My name is Inigo
What
Montoya.
is the nature of your illness?
Prepare to die.
I've made a tiny pasty.
Oh, a long way away.
See? I never seen it. I never will.
You don't know that for sure.
I always like to sing France, but it might as well be the moon.
I always liked the sound of France, but
It's a
the
lovely
look
word.
of it was shit, so I didn't go in the end. I want your
Let
face.
me-
But that you and Emily are still living together. You and Emily? I just mean some sisters might have gone their separate ways by now.
I don't know no Emily Manor.
Oh.
I never had a sister.
But she's your twin.
A twin?
Unless Emily's the copy of what the Doctor and Nissa's copies are becoming or something.
No, ma'am, don't say that. I thought they were just bad dreams.
What dreams?
One of those dreams where you come over there with demons. Terrible demons. So calm. Raking their fingers through my mind.
Sleep paralysis.
Either.
That's one of my greatest fears.
No.
Someone at the window.
It's windy outside. I'm sure it was just a branch.
But there's no tree past the glass.
It's really windy.
The tree literally bent over like that. Yeah. Windy at the window.
No! Stay away from the curtains.
I've had enough of being afraid.
My nerves can't take it. Please don't open.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna kill her.
There is someone. By all the saints, who is it?
Hello, only me.
Dude, let me in, I'm a fairy. Don't you believe in fairies?
It's me.
Oh.
Okay.
There, sir. Now the fire will last all night.
Improbable.
I assure you will.
No, Emily, you call the Hopkins and Stern ghost stories improbable. Where did you learn a word like that? I mean, I find it a touch improbable.
a bit rude.
that you would use it, not because you lack the intelligence to employ it, but because it sits badly in your mouth. Almost as if someone else was saying it, someone else letting themselves slip.
Pardon me, sir. Ma'am, this is a devil come to trick us, or worse. She looks all burned, but she has your eyes.
No. She's half me. Almost as if she's half developed.
Get away from that window, ma'am.
Hello? What
Is
do
it
you
me
want?
you're
I
looking
beg
for?
you, get away.
Oh, don't pay any attention to me, Emily. Perhaps it's just the paranoia I've experienced. But then there's the small matter of the plague.
The plague?
It's rampant in London right now and spreading further afield. It's one thing to let strangers in because they sound afraid, quite another to risk them bringing bubonic plague into your house. Wouldn't you say? Emily? Nissa!
Oh. No, Emily. You just said it.
Nissa! Nissa!
The young woman has been taken
Taken where?
to a place where we can feed without
I
interference.
warn you now, if any harm befalls her.
There is no if. The probability is 100%.
Probability. I take it this is Ivy. Oh, no pulse.
Ivy is now an empty vessel. She has served her purpose.
This woman wasn't your twin, was she? She was the original on which you modelled yourself.
Correct. It takes 2 full charges to duplicate a human.
Charges? You think of humans as
The
batteries?
first charge allows duplication to begin. Each template must be allowed to recover before we take the
I
second.
assume that's why we were locked up in the woodshed.
You recovered from the first charge sooner than expected.
So there are half-formed versions of Nissa
Time traveler
Yeah.
powers.
and I walking around out there. Well, this is all very informative, but I have to find the original Nissa. So if you'll excuse me...
Good day.
Oh,
You were incorrect to say
Oh.
that this weapon would be unnecessary.
for chat over the phone. It works for Daleks.
Please, just let me go. 98% of your body is now paralysed. Escape is impossible unless you roll down.
The other 2% is literally just the mouth. So
Yeah.
she's just, let me go. No. What are you doing? No.
So just like one tooth is left.
Or just a tongue. Let me go. Dot dot dash dot 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 dash 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 dot.
Go back into the water. I shall not allow this to happen. What are you doing to me? Draining you of your life force. Assimilating your genetic data.
They're bored.
Adopting your identity. The first charge gave us your basic body structure. And now you're taking my mind. Correct. Our invasion will require stealth. It is necessary for us to adopt both the outward appearance of humankind and its internal characteristics.
So pretty much just invasion of the body snatchers in
Yeah.
a way.
Yeah.
Just less possession, more copying.
Yeah. Control C.
And what happens to me after this?
Control C, Control
Precisely
V.
what happened to the human? Ivy.
But you can only fit half the document into one
Yeah.
clipboard, so you have to
Yeah.
like shh, Control Z, Control V, shh, Control Z.
Yeah, there is not enough memory to complete this operation. Oh, I have to do half.
I don't suppose you'll pay any mind to the humble suggestion that you pack up and head home.
The Spiro will never retreat.
Spiro.
Please stand by the fire.
That's what it involves. What is Spiro?
Alright,
Hello.
I see you.
Tell me, why did you invent an Emily when we arrived? I'm guessing you drew upon poor Ivy's memories, perhaps. I mean, how she behaved when she had visitors before, but why bother? You could have just paralysed us and got it over with.
Biding time. Controlling you.
Oh,
Waiting
deleting
for
you.
to recharge. We have discovered that 100% of humans cannot recharge when immobilized.
Remarkably fond of figures.
Nissa isn't human either.
Ah.
She's like
Oh.
Trachian. She's from Traken, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Trachea.
So maybe it'll hopefully take longer with her and the Doctor because they're not human.
Oh, yeah.
Numbers yield precision. Precision yields results.
Which means
Results yield numbers, and then we just go in a circle.
You respect life in all its forms?
I do. Well, unless you happen to have an eye stalk and a habit of exterminating galaxies.
The Spiro do not. This world will be sufficient for us to flourish. Therefore, you must respect us and our intention to assimilate the entire population.
Logically, that should be true. In reality, however, I'm going to walk out of the front door. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I will use this device.
No. No. You won't kill me.
Logically, yes. In reality, I'm biased. So jog on.
There's nothing like death to bring about a 100% energy loss. And with me dead, you won't be able to finish the process of assimilating me. Oh,
We already have.
my clone self, I presume. You are my template. When assimilation is complete, I will be indistinguishable from you. Apart from the fact that I'll be dead.
Surrender yourself to
Oh.
the grip.
But they assimilate into the Doctor and Nissa. The copy is so perfect they become the Doctor and Nissa
Oh.
and fight back or something.
Yeah.
Or from this point on, the Doctor we know has been an assimilated all the way up into like wit, and the Roof Doctor
Yes.
is the original
The real
Doctor
one.
come back.
Fucking hell.
I've got to make sure I release this
Yeah.
near enough after Fugitive now,
Mm.
which I'm gonna release episodes 3, 4, and 5 near to each other. That's why I've been holding off.
Right.
It's becoming, Doctor.
Thanks awfully, but I rather think I'll resist it instead. Stand aside, Doctor. Your failure to resist the first charge was precisely 100%. I have a rule never to be paralyzed twice in one day, so I'm afraid I must be off. This door is the only way out. You're forgetting the broken window in Ivy's room. Goodbye.
After him.
This door is the only way out. Is it? Just run straight through the wooden wall.
Leaving like a shape in it. Like.
Doctor hat shape as well. Coattails.
Assimilation 72% complete. Please, stop. It is too late. Your mind is opening up to me. Your memories. I will fight this with everything I have. I feel the sun on my skin. What? I play in the endless gardens. Warm seasons seem to last forever. You're inside my mind. Sunrise and sunset. My favourite times of the day. When my father is home. Don't you dare speak of him! When my father is home.
He's a horrible man.
Together in the grove. We watch the sun.
Her father was taken over by the master.
Ah.
Anthony Ainley's body was her dad's
That's right. Yeah.
body, yeah. But yeah, maybe it's going to be one of those things where when they're like near completely assimilated, like even if they just get the conscience of the Doctor and Nyssa, and that's how they kind of fight back, maybe.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Theory. It's like the Doctor and Nyssa's right for justice is so strong that even they absorbed it when they.
I am happy.
It's got to be something to do with the fact that they're not human.
Father's face so proud. One day he disappears forever. So does my mind. Now I have a new home. A new. Get out of my head! Assimilation 79% complete. No.
Take your hand off her neck and step away.
Doctor, what's the matter?
Don't get me ridiculous. You're still not fully formed. Anyone can see who the real Nyssa is. Take your hand away.
Doctor, you're scaring me.
And you're underestimating the momentum generated by a well-placed self.
Good timing.
If you say so.
Walter, their only weakness, of course!
They're like the aliens from Signs.
Yeah.
Here's rather last minute. Let's carry you back to the TARDIS, shall we?
How deep is the river?
If we knew where it
Way to
was.
find out.
Oh.
You need to...
How deep is the river? There's only one way to find out. Vicar of Dibley.
Regroup and find a way to stop the Spira.
There shall be no escape. Doctor, the other me. She's coming after us.
Never look back, Nyssa. It's always worked for me. Oh, there. We can move faster and try that. Just have to keep going and...
Doctor, there's more of them. They're all around us.
Yes. The villagers of Red Lodge, I presume.
What made you think you were different from the other 98% of humans in this experimental area? Bring them back to Red Lodge.
It's Hot Fuzz. The greater good.
End this on the village green.
Green, red? Which is it?
Nyssa, I'm really very sorry about all
The
this.
Red Lodge
It's
Green.
not your fault.
Ah, the Green Lodge Red.
The Green of
My
Red Lodge.
brethren, abandon your positions and gather round. The first stage of the invasion of our new home planet reaches its conclusion.
The greater good.
Please, just let us go.
Death shall be your freedom. Your spirit twins will now enjoy their final feed, that they may become whole.
This time.
You're a hole.
One big glorious hole.
Stay back, please. Assimilating now.
Assimilating now. Soon I shall access the memories. Ah, so, experimental area. This is a test run for the full invasion.
Unless the Doctor's memories are like too much for them
Oh,
to
that could
handle
be it,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It's like by this point he must be like 500 odd. I like to go by like 5th Doctor 500, but we know it's not that. He's
Ninth
definitely
Doctor was 900, wasn't he?
7th Doctor was 900 as well.
Ah.
Yeah. It's easy when you've had over 900 years experience.
Ah.
It's a 7th Doctor quote. I always remember it because there was an outtake. 900 years.
That doesn't make any sense because he must have spent ages in the Time War. Because he started off as young John Hurt and then he was old John Hurt.
I like the theory that by this point the Doctor's so old he's lost track. He
That's-
just rounds up. I'm about 900.
Yeah, that certainly happened by the 50th, didn't it?
Yeah.
Where he was like, I don't even know anymore. Yeah.
Couple of thousand.
Correct. With you and the girl, we now have 100 human test conversions.
They still think we're human.
So, one of us is the 100th. Surely we should win a prize. No? Still, it's all about the taking part.
Silence.
The Doctor is definitely more foolish than the average human. Your experimental findings should back that up.
What do you mean?
Yes, Nissa, whatever do you mean?
Just that the average human lacks extreme failings. Mentally, they're neither too foolish nor too clever for their own good. Physically, neither weak nor muscle-bound.
Are you going anywhere in particular?
What you saying about me, bitch?
Gaining access to memory store. Kindly stop referring to my brain as a memory store.
Emily, if you had any kind of worthwhile army, it would replicate the average human paradigm. It would merge the strengths of each gender. Thankfully, that's beyond your pathetic capability.
How wrong you are. The mighty Spira can utilize its gathered data however it chooses.
She's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, we'll do that.
Silence,
Yeah, fuck.
my brethren. Let us show them before they die. We shall collate our findings and adopt the statistically average human form.
Nissa, why are you helping them?
Because my heart's in the right place, just like yours.
We shall now transform.
Hearts. Plural. It's free in action here now, Doctor.
This mightn't be such a good idea.
Spare us your reverse psychology, Doctor. Your friend's loose tongue will aid our triumph over humanity.
It really won't. Please, there's still a chance.
That is enough.
I am
They're gonna end up with like 1.5 hearts or something.
Oh.
There is something wrong.
Cease assimilation, both of you. Their minds can wait. We have their bodies. The rest of you, link hands, re-assimilate, regress to the human mean.
Yeah, I know humans are mean, but you don't have to be outright about it. It's a bit dickish now and then.
You see, Doctor, look now upon the Earth's new human race,
I would, but it's audiobook.
genderless and statistically optimized.
Oh, Emily. If you'd only gone home like a good Spira.
Oh, what is this? This pain in my chest.
In all your chests, the Doctor has 2 hearts, but you've counted him as one person. 101 divided by 100 means that you each have an extra 0.01 of a heart.
Oh, you were right.
But here
Pretty
are
much.
non-human glitches in your new biology.
What?
All of which adds up to a series of fatal anomalies, I'm afraid.
We must
Anomalies.
transform
I know,
again.
man.
Time to re-energize. Help us, please.
I would, but you've tied me up.
No second chances. I'm that sort of a man.
Not yet, but...
Doctor, why are your eyes closed? Are you all right?
I just can't watch.
I thought it would be that.
Yeah.
Nissa's just a cold-hearted killer.
Yeah.
She's there reveling in every moment of their deaths.
I just wriggled my fingers. I'm sure of it.
Yes. The paralysis is wearing off.
They've just both been led there in, like,
Yeah.
the woods for, like, 2-3 hours. It's like, so, good night for it, innit?
Bit cold tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, but this time
Well, they were halfway through stripping us off, Nissa.
we know why we feel it.
Yes, Nissa, it is cold tonight. There's no need to draw attention to that.
Finally, some daylight. Feels like it's been dark forever. Look, you can see the horizon.
I might appreciate it more if we weren't surrounded by the dissolving residue of Spira.
Doctor, they would have killed us without a second thought. You should be grateful they've gone.
I take no pleasure from winning a battle in this way, Nissa. Gratitude for the death of others soon chews through the soul. However, I must admit the idea was technically inspired. You knew the Spira would be meticulous with their calculations.
I'm glad they weren't meticulous enough to notice that you have 2 hearts, or that neither of us is from Earth.
The Spira saw the human brain as a box of facts, paying no attention to the connective tissue it's tripped.
A hard drive, if you were.
Oh god.
to make someone alive. It's unsurprising that they might overlook matters of the heart and home. Right.
Big Finish did it first.
Ah. Oh. Yes, that's the stuff. this.
Doctor, can we stay a minute longer
You alright?
Yeah,
Chuckling there.
that tickled me.
to see the full sunrise, please?
Yes. If you'd like to. Of course. Is everything all right?
It's just that for some time now I haven't really allowed myself to think about Traken. About my father. The spirit in my mind brought everything back. They were good memories, Doctor. Happy memories. They haven't been so happy in a long time.
Well, things always brighten, given time.
Yes. Look at all that golden sunlight coming up over the horizon. It's so very beautiful.
Wait, that's not sun, that's fire!
Yes, I suppose it is. And when you think about it, there's no hurry, is there?
Still don't know where the TARDIS is.
No hurry.
Yeah. So definitely no hurry. Oh. Oh no, that was I really enjoyed that. I think it worked as a short but sweet one. If it had dragged on a bit long, it might have got a bit convoluted and a bit sort of fillery in the middle. It feels like a good half-hour sort of story.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I enjoyed it. I was a little bit let down because it's not when I saw it recommended and described.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was described as sort of this is an amazing story.
Oh.
It's so good, like kind of like a
As skirts,
yeah, or like Chimes of Midnight. I
Chimes
don't
of-
know.
yeah,
like it was one of the best and like it was good.
Holy Terror
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, it was pretty good. I was expecting it to maybe be a bit more horror.
Yeah.
And a little bit more spooky and mystery, not quite. It was a bit more B-movie horror than it was.
Yeah. Well, Body Snatchers, wasn't
Horror, yeah.
Mm.
And it's Hot Fuzz basically. little village.
The Great Becoming.
Wicker Man type.
Wickerman.
Wickerman.
Yeah.
The Wickerman.
Wicker
Against
Man.
Spiros.
Wicker Man does whatever Wicker Man can. Can he burn outsiders? Yes, he can. The Wicker Man.
Look out! Here comes the Wicker Man.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I give it like a good sort of 8-ish.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's above average, not perfect, but fun, enjoyable.
John Foible.
John Foible.
John Foible.
John Foible.
He's got a few complaints.
Is there actually a John Foible?
No.
Oh. We were referencing someone I didn't know of then. Don't really know what else to say.
Join us next time
Yeah, it was bit
for the next one.
next whatever big finish we do. We kind of do these spur of the moment, so we don't really know what it'll be.
Yeah.
This will become like, I'm gonna have to quickly upload like the last 2 parts of Juggernauts because I still haven't uploaded them.
Oy vey.
Because we're on it's Doctor Who at the moment, so I've kind of been focusing on trying to edit the main series. I can always upload this one just in the middle as a because it is just a 1-part.
Yeah, we didn't reference Juggernauts at any point, I don't
No,
think.
no. So I'll work out where this one goes, but
Go on YouTube, wasn't it?
just join us for whatever we do next time, I suppose.
Yeah.
Check out the Inaudible podcast. We talk about Doctor Who a lot over there.
Yep.
Invisible Tower. Tit. Tat.
Tit
For tat.
tat flit flat. I don't know. Nothing else.
Alex and Richard flip and flap. Tit tat flip flap.
Okay. Flip and flap or flip and flop?
Find out next time.